This book is for my children, Fallon, Seeley, and Brock. Introduction. There's nothing quite like the thrill of racing. The roar of the engine, the smell of burning rubber, the sharp turns, and the sheer speed. It's a rush like no other. Racing demands precision, focus, and a relentless drive to be the best. It's about finding that perfect line, making split-second decisions, and feeling the surge of adrenaline as you push the limits of both machine and human. For me, racing has always been more than just a sport. Even though I officially drove in my first sanctioned race at age 40, it's a passion that has been with me since I was a teenager. I grew up on a dairy farm, where every day was filled with early mornings and endless chores. It was hard work, but it taught me the importance of discipline and perseverance. Amid the daily grind, I found an unexpected source of excitement: racing. I was surrounded by it. I spent weekends watching my uncle, cousin, and mentor, who also happened to be a car dealer, dominate the track that I now race at. Watching them, I always dreamed that one day I'd be out there myself, pushing the limits. Racing was always in my blood, and as a kid, I did side races and attended racing schools whenever I could. Today I get to realize my childhood dream. I spend my Saturdays at the track, practicing or competing in dirt-modified car racing. Racing teaches you to trust your instincts, to react quickly, and to stay calm under pressure. It's about teamwork, too, just like running a successful car dealership. Every pit crew member has a role, just as every team member in a dealership plays a critical part. Racing is where I find my clarity and my drive. It reminds me daily of the power of passion and the relentless pursuit of excellence, values I carry with me into every aspect of my life and business. Racing cars and running a car dealership may seem worlds apart, but the philosophies that drive success in both are remarkably similar. Just as winning at the racetrack demands meticulous preparation, teamwork, and a well-executed strategy, so does achieving success in automotive sales. To be fast on the track, you must ensure the car is perfectly tuned for the specific conditions, whether it's the weather or the unique characteristics of a dirt track. This means relying on a skilled team where everyone knows their role and executes it flawlessly. In the dealership world, the same principles apply. Every team member must be well-trained and understand the entire process from start to finish. Sales, service, parts, BDC, and office. They all need to be in sync, just like the pit crew, to ensure a seamless experience for the customer. If one person isn't prepared or makes a mistake, it can slow down the whole operation, just like a pit stop gone wrong can cost a team the race. And considering how much customer expectations have changed in recent years, for customers, convenience is now king. Alignment, from the sales to the service teams, is even more critical. In both racing and running a dealership, you need to anticipate challenges and plan for them in advance. Whether it's having a plan for changing tires in a split second or knowing how to handle a customer's concerns efficiently, the key is to think ahead. Practicing these scenarios, understanding potential obstacles, and refining your processes continuously ensure that you are not just reacting, but proactively steering toward success. By embracing philosophies with these same sensibilities in mind, I have been able to build multiple dealerships that operate with the precision and agility of a top racing team, always prepared, always focused, and always ready to win. And thankfully so. These philosophies helped all the New Hampshire Toyota dealerships I have managed or owned throughout the years achieve success at multiple levels. And I'm excited to tell you about each of them. The Failing Store Chronicles. It all started with my first dealership GM position. My career started many years before that at Chevy, where I worked my way up from recon. But the philosophies were first implemented at my first dealership GM position. When I was announced as the GM in 2018, the store was selling only 80 cars a month. When I left in 2020, in my last full month, we sold 286. All thanks to the wonderful team and many of these philosophies. I was asked to GM a small-town Toyota dealership, also in Vermont, what I'll refer to as Toyota No. 1 throughout this book, that was in bad shape. The facilities and operations were in pretty decent shape.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?